Hello everyone, I'm Garbi the Glitterous, and I'm here today to show you Katamari Forever. This is a Katamari game released for the PS3, and I'm really excited to show it off. Time isn't gonna start yet. I'll let y'all know when time's about to start. But I'm joined here by the Dragonfeeney. Hello.
Hi, I'm Fiend. Nice to see you again.
Hello.
I'm very excited for your run today. I'm excited for all the rolling that you're going to be doing.
Yeah, I'm so excited to show it off. This game is such a cool game, and so we start from a completed file due to unlocking a new mode that lets you go a lot faster that you can only have from a completed file. So we'll be starting from that, and I think we're ready to start the countdown, and I guess I can count us down then. So
oh, good, I can't count.
So 3, 2, 1, go. And so
Can you tell us who this is? Who's this? Is this Dad?
So this is the Robo King. So the story of this game is that the prince was trying to learn how to do the prince hop, and so the king decides to try to show him how to do it by hopping up high into the air. But he hops up so high that he hits an asteroid, and so he gets knocked out and he loses it. And so we're building a Robo King to replace the King of all Cosmos, and we also have to do missions to wake up the king because he's still asleep.
Classic king. Classic king maneuver, falling asleep on us.
Yeah, that's kind of just what he likes to do. And
can't blame him. I like sleeping too.
And we can tell that we built the Robo King pretty close to detail because as the king does, if we don't make our Katamari that big on these missions, he'll get mad at us just like the king would. So I'd say we built this Robo King pretty well. But that's the tutorial down. That introduces a new mechanic in this game, the jumping, which can be used quite a bit to just move a lot faster and get to places that you could that it would be a lot hard to navigate to normally. It's definitely a little finicky and it's tricky to kind of get the hang of, but you can move really fast when you get that down. And now we just have a lot of make a star missions from the Robo King to do. Normally you just alternate between missions between the king and the Robo King. But here I'm just going to be starting with the Robo King's missions, and so this level is very much blink and you'll miss it because I'm going to be getting to 20 centimeters here with all of this, and after I get to the goal, I just exit back to the menu. So all these levels will be going pretty quickly.
Can you do it again? I missed it. I know you told me not to blink, but my eyes were dry.
Most of these other levels are pretty quick, but some of them, especially in the second half, go by pretty quickly. This game is a remix of a lot of the levels in these various games. Like, for instance, this level is from Beautiful Katamari, and we roll around just like a casino with all of this, and there's like a lot of different like backgrounds, and it's really cool. And so you'll see what I'm getting here. The broken heart let me roll up objects within a certain radius. And so I'm already 20 centimeters, so the king's letting me go back out there, but it's faster to stay in here and just get all of the stuff here. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Who just leaves this stuff lying around?
I know, yeah.
Is there a specific item that you love picking up over anything else? Like, is there one thing that you're like, I must roll over this item to collect it?
So my favorite item to collect. That is an interesting question. I guess I'll go with the most funny one, and that is one of the most funny ones, and that's in this level. If you roll into the fish hook and you're not large enough to grab it, you'll like get like flinged in. And so hopefully I won't have to show that off, but it's definitely kind of an interesting thing that can happen here. I guess I'll show it. I guess I can like show it off like it.
You're the catch of the day.
Yeah. But that's one of the kind of tricky things with this level. You have to watch out for not getting rolled up by the fish hooks there.
All right, so don't get caught. Gotcha.
Yeah. And so this one like lasts for a pretty long time. So a lot of the times it's pretty essential to get this, and it's usually worth going out of your way quite a bit to get these broken hearts. There's two different variants of them. The one I just got there lasts for about 10 seconds. And there's another one that just does it all instantaneously, but it's in a slightly larger radius, but it's not that. But since it doesn't last as long, it's not super useful relative to just being able to pick up a lot of objects. I'll be able to show off how like ridiculously quick you can gain size as the run goes on. This is kind of a neat example as, wait, no, not this thing, but yeah, this is another one from the original Katamari, and you have a lot less time due to the drive mode. You only get 3 minutes in this one, and normally you get 10 in the original Katamari, so this drive mode is also pretty tricky, especially because it's hard to like keep track of the physics. Okay, it's just important to get those ping pong balls, and then I can get the ease. But yeah, lots of these levels can just be completed so much more quickly.
Does rolling up weirdly shaped items affect your maneuvering?
Yeah, it does quite a bit. So you do kind of want to be careful not to roll up like jagged objects, because it can make it hard to roll up some of the other objects throughout the level. So it does.
You're just avoiding all of the difficult things, and you're making it look so easy.
Well, thanks. Yeah, it definitely takes like a lot of like just practice and stuff, like learning how to avoid the difficult things and avoiding getting bounced around everywhere there's also just so many moving objects, and the moving objects also move faster in this mode, so it's definitely a lot to just keep track of. And we're 20 centimeters, so, and as you get bigger, you can go into different destinations. Like now I can go outside, now that I'm 20 centimeters. There's those guardrails that block you from going there. And there's this boy robot, which I think is supposed to be Jumbo Man, who's kind of a mascot of Katamari. You'll be seeing him throughout some of these levels and stuff.
Are those children real? Or are they just like chilling there being like, yo, what's up? There's just this ball of crap rolling around.
Yeah. And there's also
that guy walking around. No big deal. Yeah, you see it every day. They don't care.
Yeah. Just like, totally chill. Just a Katamari rolling around, picking up like a whole bunch of TVs and everything, and just But oh no, now
Oh, no.
and you eventually get big enough to roll up other people, so
Yeah, it's Tuesday. No biggie.
yeah, there is some interesting lore to getting rolled up. So if you roll up the king in Wheel of Katamari, he says that getting rolled up is actually very pleasant feeling. So I can at least feel good knowing that it feels good to get rolled up at least.
Oh, good. I don't have to worry about pain in my side from like a trumpet or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about that.
Oh, it's one of my greatest fears in life. Setting the wrong way on a trumpet. Oof. Never know.
Yeah. And so this is Lonely Rolling No More. We won't get to hear it that long, but this is probably my favorite song of the game. It's just a really nice rendition of the original of Lonely Rolling Star from Katamari Damacy. And I think this is a good take on it. It's a much more mellow tune and somber tune, but it's definitely a pleasant song. It's probably also my favorite song for the incentive as well. Which, how are we doing on that, by the way?
Currently, Gin and Tonic and Red Roses is still in the lead with $75. I'm going to put my choice behind Cherry Blossom Color Season. That's my favorite, but it is a little bit behind, but that's fine. If you put a couple of your donations together, we can get it up there. Like this $15 donation from Non-Binary Code that says na 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 na. Anyways, trans rights.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, that was awesome. Thanks for the donation. Also, Cherry Blossom Color Season is also a really nice song as well. It might be my second favorite. So much of the music in this game is just amazing.
I just think it's amazing that you're just collecting up the planet there.
Yeah. So you can get really big on a lot of these levels. It's not like that level you get to 800 meters, which is, you can get up to about 2 kilometers if you play that stage out, but it'll get a lot more later on, so definitely get hype. And so now we're rolling around the town. This is one of the levels from Katamari Damacy. And it's another one where the time limit is significantly decreased from the original stage there due to drive mode as well as the different physics in Katamari Forever. In Katamari Damacy you got 18 minutes, but here you only get 7, so but ultimately I'll be beating the stage in about 2 minutes and a half. One thing with those broken hearts is that it can be a little tricky to get to them if your diameter's too big. So you do have to keep in mind not to get the Katamari too big too early, or it can make some sections a little harder. And this is also a really nice remix of Blocking Damacy from We Love Katamari. So much of the music is just such a bomb.
Are those dolls or babies? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna say dolls. They were just lined up perfectly.
Oh, those were... Yeah, I think those were dolls. Yeah.
This is incredible. Oh my goodness.
And so just... And
Oh my God.
that's probably one of the more... That's definitely... Like, I guess
You be rolling. I love it. Have you ever named the people? Like, do any of the people have names, or are they just like marching band people? Business Is this person number 1?
That's the... Well, I don't think I have really many names for them. That's kind of the sleeping lady that I just rolled up earlier that was being on the cart, I guess, is 1. But we're already just about to the end, so of this level. After you get to 10 meters, you can just roll trees in that, and that is the end of that level. So the next level will be the final one from the original, or from Wheel of Katamari. This has so many interesting levels and different levels from the original Katamari games, and I definitely recommend picking this game up if you have a PS3. It's just so fun, and there's just so many new modes. It's a blast.
Just want to collect everything.
Yeah.
Is all goals the most popular category of this game?
Yes, it is. This Ogles, for a while it was only run by me, but there was recently there have been a couple other runs of it, and it's gotten pretty optimized at this point. So it's been really fun to see it get optimized. And also, this one's done using the drive mode that I'm doing here, but there's also another one that you just use the default mode that you had at the beginning of the game. So
right,
that one's a lot slower, but it has its own kind of charm and just different how you have to do things. It's fun in its own way. But I'm this is probably my favorite category just because it's so fast-paced and everything.
All right, so all goals is where the party's at.
Yeah, it's honestly, Haru Tomo has been doing a lot of work on it lately, and they've gotten their time down quite a bit. So shout out to them.
I can see my house from here.
Can I pop in with a few donations?
Yes, absolutely.
So I have a set of cute little emoji donations. I have a pair of $25 donations from Teffy42 that just have a little happy face in them. It's so cute. And I also have a $25 donation from Silence and a $25 anonymous donations that just have cute little hearts. Thank you so much for those donations.
But thank you all for the donations. Yeah.
Cute chat, yeah.
Cute chat, yeah.
Is this our mascot?
Yeah, that's the mascot. That's the mascot there. And yeah, you see him in much bigger forms. Like here, he's almost a kilometer big. So it's exciting. He's also in the original Katamari Dynasty as one of the mascots that the kids in the game are watching. So it's fun that you can also just roll him up.
He's my new favorite kaiju.
I'm gonna try the risky route one attempt. Okay, I actually got it. So those peaches there, if you don't roll them up, I did recently learn a backup, but it's a little slower to do that backup, so I'm glad I was able to get that. There's a few objects there that you can get, to the side that you can get if you don't get that, but the peaks are like right on the edge, and with the way the physics of the game works, it's very easy to just fall, and you'll either want to restart or get through the backup. So, but this is also a really great song, and luckily this is one of the longer levels in the game as well, so you'll get to hear quite a bit of it. So yeah. These jams are awesome.
Oh my god, was that a giraffe?
Oh yeah, that.
I'm just amazed by all of the things that you can roll into your ball.
There's so many amazing objects.
There's 4 people standing on that one elephant.
Yeah. One thing the Katamari games also do that I really love is that they also put an effort to give the objects like distinct like blurbs in the collection that's in the game. So that's also something that's just amazing. The amount of charm in this game is just incredible.
Have to jump in with this existential horror donation. We have $5 from Yarn that says, maybe we're all in the ball. Could it be true? Maybe we're in the ball already. I don't know. Thank you so much, Yarn.
Oh no,
Is this what string theory is about? Great song. I know you kind of go through it quickly at the end of each level, but do you get to review all of the things that you've rolled up? Like, is that a thing you can do?
You can review the last 200 or so objects that you collected, which is so.
That's not enough.
Yeah, it'd be nice if you could like see all the thousands of things you got. Or I don't. If I remember correctly, it only shows the previous few that you got, but yeah, it'd be nice if it would just show you all the ones that you had. And it also shows you, at least in the previous Katamari games, it showed you that you were as big as this many objects, which was also just a nice touch. Mr. Sunshine. And so now that we're turning, we can even roll off these clouds, which means we're just about finished, like, with this level. So that's 300 meters, and there's also just so much more you can get here. You can get to about 880, but there's even more big stuff to roll up, so we're just gonna go on to the next one. And so I think the next level is one that's exclusive to this one, and it's a pretty neat level. So this time we're going to be using the Katamari to bring like grass to a desert, or to water like this desert here. There's also these mounds sand mounds you can jump on to get to new locations, which is so this is one that's exclusive to this game only, since that mechanic was introduced in this game. And we need to go back and refill as well when we don't have a lot of water remaining in the Katamari.
Oh, this is the flood mission. Okay. This is the Mario Sunshine, if you will.
Yeah. Yes. And there's also pools of water we can also use to fill it. So that's kind of just that kind of mission. And yeah. And now we're going to be doing a race. This is going to be a very fast race, I'll say. first we'll need to take a detour, like say hi to the fans, of course. Yeah, and just kind of roll up some of their supplies, you know, some of the stuff they brought, because you know.
Oh, oh my! Oh, somebody brought their kid.
Yeah. But
what nice fans.
Yeah.
I don't mind. It feels good, right?
Yeah, it feels good. They're just getting a taste, of how amazing it feels to be rolled up in a Katamari. They just came for a race, but hey, they're also getting the
part of the show.
Yeah.
It's like when you're going to a magic show and the magician calls on you. You're part of it now.
Yeah. Exactly.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Just to update everyone on the final level song, Gin and Tonic and Red Roses is still in the lead. However, Everlasting Love Plus You is slowly creeping up on it. They are now only $25 apart. And Lonely Rolling No More is just a little bit behind that by $10. So we definitely still have time to change the song, should you desire. And remember, all this money is going to Malala Fund.
Yeah, definitely get your donations in for that.
You can't just let your favorite song not get played.
Yeah.
What was that sickly thing you rolled up?
So that was which one?
It could be anything.
Yeah, so I rolled up like a lot of octopuses and like and I'm gonna be rolling up these whales as well. So just various animals and dangerous objects. But yeah, and now that we're 3,000 meters, I can go here and just roll up entire like islands and continents. So this is one mission that kind of shows off the scale. It'll be shown off even more elaborately as we go through this run, but yeah.
Oh, I can see my house from here. Oh wait, no. There it is. I saw it.
Oh, yay! And you see the king is even there trying to knock stuff off for Katamari, as he does.
So rude.
Yeah.
Maybe I like the Robo King more. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think the Robo King knocked anything off our Katamari.
Well.
Did he?
I don't think so. We're actually going to be making him in this very level. This is the level where we actually make the Robo King. I don't think he knocked anything off our Katamari, but the trade-off is that it's going to be a little tricky to actually design, make him here. We have to. We're actually going to be rolling him up in an odd twist of fate.
I see what you did there.
So we have to roll up the core here, which we need to do by getting 600 of the parts of his.
Could it be any parts, or is it just like the tiles, or does his belt count?
I think it's just anything. Like, we need to get these broken hearts, which add on to the timer here, but we can roll up anything and it'll count, I believe. And we can even just roll up like his head, and that'll get us to the goal. This is the thing also with the jump. If you're stuck, you'll just keep jumping but not go anywhere. But that's that all down. And that's also the end of the Robo King missions. But there's still about half of this run to go.
I missed the Robo King already.
Yeah, well, he has some time parting words for us. He'll be angry, but he's too busy being sad. But anyway, that's...
I taste good with squid. I thought this was Katamari, not calamari.
I know.
SMH my head.
And so now it's time for these levels. These are levels that, for the most part, you have like a result screen that you go through after each levels. So we're going to be just revisiting yet more levels from the original Katamari game. So this is the gingerbread house level. So we just get to roll up sweets for a bit.
This is my kind of level. Oh.
Yeah, it's just so tasty. Okay, and now that we've gotten that, we can also just roll a Hansel and Gretel there.
Alternate ending, Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah, we just roll up they just get rolled up at the end of the story. And there's also a witch there. I don't know if we really saw any, but there's also a witch that tries to roll into our Katamari, and we can also roll the witch up, which is also fun. But yeah. Oh, and gosh, there's just a lot of fun things you roll up and things you use with Katamari throughout this set of levels. So I'm excited to show that off. And there's also kind of a thing where, like, the king is sleepy as he's giving you his objective. Does it show it? It doesn't show it here, but he's still generally, at least in the story, he's generally pretty sleepy.
Same.
So, yeah. So, yeah. We can
relate to him.
Yeah. And so this, we just have to use our Katamari to roll up a kid's room here. And we have to roll up every object, so it does require being a little thorough.
Wow, he really said, go clean your room.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bop in with a $15 donation from Ray of Light that says, I'm absolutely loving this run. Happy to see one of my favorite games in this event. I never thought these levels could be completed so quickly. I hope you're all having a great time, and trans rights.
Trans rights.
Trans rights. It truly is a great run so far.
Thank you, and do give me goodbyes, because we're going to be heading into probably the hardest level of this run. So I might need a bit of serious time. Okay, we beat it.
Oh, I was worried.
Yeah, that's easily the shortest level of this run, because our objective is just to strictly complete this level. But if we're like going and trying to get the best score we can, this is unironically one of the hardest levels in the game, because you have to roll the largest the cow bear while avoiding all the smaller objects, and it's a pretty long level. So that's definitely one of the kind of the infamous levels if you're trying to play to get a good score. Oh, we don't. There's a few levels also that like don't have a real objective that we don't have to, that I'm just gonna not do, that we don't need to do for the purposes of this run. But now we're gonna be heading to make a Katamari to roll up all these, roll up all of these, like roll up a lot of fireflies to make a bright Katamari so the student here can study. And so there's just so many fun set pieces. A lot of these levels also are from Wheel of Katamari, which has just so many creative stages.
And just once again, to update you on the final level song, Gin and Tonic and Red Roses and Everlasting Love Plus You have been duking it out. They are both going up. Gin and Tonic and Red Roses has a slight lead, but it is by no means insurmountable. Garbi, what's your pick for the end song?
So my pick absolutely is Lonely Rolling No More, but my favorite of the two that are duking it out at the moment is Gin and Tonic and Red Roses. So just to let y'all know. And
oh no, the sumo wrestler?
Yeah, this is just such a silly level. It's so fun. You get to roll around a sumo wrestler trying to get big for a competition. So we're just getting to roll around, getting a lot of food.
Same.
So it's such a neat level. Same, yeah. And we do have to be careful not to beat. For this one, I'll need to get big enough. If we're too small, we'll just bump away from the sumo wrestler and fail the mission. So I do need to be careful not to go there too early. And if you get big enough above that, you'll just totally roll up the sumo wrestler, not even just knock him out.
You still win if you roll them up?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I think that one's my favorite level so far. So far, there's still some game left.
There's still a few more levels, but that one is definitely up there for me as well. Which one? Oh, yeah, it's this one. This is another pretty interesting level. This is one of the levels that probably is pretty obscure because it was in Beautiful Katamari and it was only DLC, but it doesn't have a time limit, but you just have to roll up a lot of expensive items here to get 3. Well, the intended objective is to roll up a lot of cheap objects and just get as big of a diameter and as many objects as you can. But for the purposes of the speedrun, I just need to roll up really expensive objects and get 300,000 yen from all these. Like you see those gold bars, I'll be willing to get a lot of those to just. So this is a pretty fun level in the speedrun, but it's probably one of my least. It's honestly probably the hardest level if you're trying to get a good score on it because it's so easy to just accidentally roll up into expensive things and it can be hard to see what exactly you're rolling up as well.
What's the currency conversion on that?
$2,500 US, I'll estimate. I know that 100 yen is worth a little less than $1, if I remember correctly.
I think you're right, because 100 yen is worth about $1 Canadian. So that's how I remember it.
Okay, yeah.
And then I convert to US. So you're just about spot on.
Okay, cool. Now we're gonna be rolling around a school, just rolling up all of the students in the school here, and just letting them have their fun with the Katamari as well, bringing the fun of Katamari over to the school.
I wish my school had these activities.
Yeah, that would
where you don't have to do school, but you just feel good in the Katamari.
Yeah, so the original lore for the original variant of the stage is that a school teacher comes and she wants you to roll this Katamari around a school and roll up everyone. So everyone's wanting you to do this. So it's a lot of fun all around. And okay, that was still pretty good. When you get to the end of that stage, it's definitely tricky to locate the last couple of students there, but there we go.
Do some of them run away from you?
Yeah, they do run away from you. So I guess they do. I think it's just kind of a game to them, I guess.
Can't catch me. You can't roll me up.
By the way, how are we doing on the bid war?
Well, Gin and Tonic and Red Roses is still in the lead, but it is only a $20 gap, so that could definitely change soon. And while I got you here, I got a $25 donation from Yukopo, and it's kind of cryptic, so I'm gonna let you decide. It's just a heart emoji, a crown emoji, and a ball of yarn emoji. Now, is that a visual or perhaps pictorial representation of the prince? Or is it things that got rolled up in the Katamari? I'll let you decide.
Nice. This level is probably one of the more tricky levels that you do need to be a little careful on, because if you either don't pick up objects long enough or fall into the water here, you will fail the mission. So you need to be careful. So I need to be careful where I roll and be sure not to fall here, for instance. Fall into that water there. It's really fun. Okay, that scared me like nothing else. But hey, we're good.
Okay, you're still on fire. It's all good.
Yeah. Luckily, it just knocked me into kind of the grass. One thing that also makes this tricky as well is that if you bump into any humans, or if you bump into any living beings, they'll just get burned and run away, bumping you along with them, and they can very easily just bump you into the water. So that mission is a little scary. But hey, we got through it. It's probably also that level's also definitely up there as one of my favorites, just because the movement, it's just really satisfying to roll around and just while having a fire. It's just really vibrant. And this is another level that is blink and you'll miss it, because the objective is to just collect 50 objects, and to get a good score, I'll need to get as big of a diameter as I can with 50 objects. But for the purpose of the speedrun, I'll just want to go and get that, and then just get all of the stuff here, and that level's already done.
Oh my goodness.
The Broken Heart really speeds it up because you can just everything rolls into you.
You literally said, okay, we're just gonna pick up this and that and those, and we're done. Magic.
Yeah. There are definitely a lot of pretty short levels, and I think this next one's also a pretty short one, and it's also one of the levels that no matter how much or little you roll, you'll always get the same score because you're just supposed to make a snowman, and making a snowman's just kind of how you feel the best way to make it will be. So I think personally for this snowman, I just want a really small head with a really, really big body. So I'm just gonna go and just complete this level right now. It's just meant to it's just kind of a cozy level. You can just get as big as you want, and it's really cool that it's a really cool level.
I've never seen a more beautiful snowman.
Yeah, just that snowman is just wonderful. Like, there's nothing that they do with like the ratio or anything, which they could have done, but I think they just kind of wanted you to have a nice cozy time with the snowman for that level. And after that kind of nice, cozy, chilly time, I'm gonna have to make a flaming hot Katamari in what is honestly probably the hardest level in drive mode, I would say, because I need to roll up objects to increase the temperature of the Katamari, but if I roll up any cold stuff or that Broken Heart, I'll like get colder, and if I get to 0 degrees Celsius here, I will fail the mission. So I need to be a little careful, but luckily it's already going pretty well. Like the most stressful parts over at this point, it's not over, but there's all of that, and after you get to 9,000, it gets a lot easier to get it, and that went pretty well, yeah.
I love when my food is as hot as the sun.
I know, I do too. And even the king will be happy with us here. I suppose I'll like spend a little time just like kind of showing a compliment, giving us a compliment, because some of those where you get to go fast, the king will give you one of his rare compliments, which is nice to see.
That was the nicest thing he's ever said to you.
Yeah. And so now there's going to be a few levels that are sets of levels that are pretty short here. So here I will need to just get like these, like get various things, and the objective is to try to be as close as I can to 20 centimeters, but as soon as you get to 10 centimeters, you can just exit the level, but if you try to exit the level before you're 10 centimeters, then the king will just yell that your Katamari is way too small. I can show that off at the next level, at the next set of these levels.
And I just want to say we're getting really close to that 50-minute mark for when we will close the final song levels. So if you want to get your donations in to choose the final level song, you want to do that pretty quickly here. We're getting to the point where we need to cut that off. Gin and Tonic and Red Roses is still in the lead, but this is your last call to get those donations in to change that result.
I'd say we have probably about 3 or so minutes left on that instead of just to let y'all know. So definitely get your donations in for that.
Cat, please, I don't want to listen to that song. I want to listen to something else. Make it happen, please.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's what the king does if you try to call him to try to stop rolling before you're big enough. And also, if you get way too big, if you get way too much above 2 meters as well, you will fail the mission and the king will be very angry.
Is he more angry if you collect too much?
Yeah, like he punishes you and sends meteors down.
Oh.
Yeah, so luckily I have not had to see that in the this run, which is nice. So yeah. And this is also a really short level, so there's this level and the next level, and that's when we'll need to cut the video. So I'll let y'all know when. And you see, and also one nice thing is that the king does his evaluation just resting on his hammock. I think the lore as you're doing these levels that the king is asleep. So I kind of wonder how he's still able to criticize us when we're still when he's just asleep. But hey, who knows? And this next level is also a pretty interesting level that's also unique to Katamari Forever, where we have to roll up various dreams of the king, and to pass the mission we'll need at least 300 of them. So get your donations in really quickly if you want to switch the song.
Are they all good dreams or are they all bad dreams?
So cherries are pretty good dreams, and mahjong tiles. Well, you can be the judge on that.
It depends on what kind of mahjong we're playing. Solitaire mahjong? Sign me up. The one where you actually have to know how to play the game? No, thank you.
Same. And rings and
watches?
food. Yeah. Well, that's kind of bad as well. Time can be just however, and cats. That's an amazing.
Yeah, that's a good dream.
Yeah. By the way, we'll need to cut off the donation incentive. So what won?
So, about that. So we got a $25 donation from Shem Ni Ant that says, "Let's honor the runner's choice and make lonely running no more." But wait. Breaking news! It's changing every second! Okay, I'm gonna give it one more second to make sure no more donations come in.
Yeah.
And in a last-ditch effort, Everlasting Love Plus You has won the final SOG level choice with $95, barely eking out a tied Gin and Tonic and Red Roses and Lonely Rolling No More. So it got pretty wild at the end there, but Everlasting Love Plus You is the winner.
Oh, wow. Oh my goodness, that is so exciting. I love that. I love how close that was. Thank you so much, everyone, for your donations and making that War so exciting. But this is also the final level of the run, and it's a really fun level as well. the level where we'll be growing the biggest, and you also start out this level so quickly that I think it needs a little time to load that part, so I need to wait there a little bit. But we're just rolling up all this. But just enjoy the boxes. Everything in the universe gets rolled up.
Those cows were flying.
Yeah.
And some of those donations that caused that shift at the end, we had a $25 anonymous donation with no comment, another $25 anonymous donation with no comment, and a $20 donation from Just the Red with no comment.
Thank you so much, everyone, for those awesome donations. But the start of this level is kind of thing.
Shenron, no!
Oh no! Remix of what we were doing here. But now we're back. We're back rolling on points again. And I'll say later, it'll still be a bit before time, but after we get to outer space, it'll be probably 20 to 30 seconds until time's called. I'll remind y'all again when we get closer to that. But yeah.
Oh, I can't go to space. My mom didn't sign my permission form.
Oh, well, we're already on our way there, unfortunately. I'm not sure if there's any way of us leaving at this point. So.
Can you just drop me off at my house? I just saw it. You can drop me off on the way.
I'll try to.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. So now we're just able to roll up this desert here, and this level's going pretty well, so we're really close to the end of this.
Oh my goodness.
And now we can just roll up entire things, and now we're in outer space, so very, very close to time. And we're just rolling up. These are all the constellations that I've rolled throughout the game. So yeah, so this is another thing starting from completed pie. You have all these constellations, so this part is just, we need to get 1.1 million, and now we roll the king and time.
How do you even know where you're going?
I wasn't that sure, I just knew there would be planets somewhere around the area.
That was amazing.
Thank you so much. That was so fun. What was the final time?
The final time by my clock is 56 minutes and 41 seconds.
Oh, that is... Okay, that's a really good time. This run went super, super great, and I had so much fun. Thank you both for just commentating and hanging out through the run. That was a lot of fun.
You did all the work. I was just watching.
Any shout outs you want to do before we wrap it up for the night?
I guess I'll just shout out the Katamari speedrunning community. It's been a lot of fun just hopping on the game and being a part of the community. And I'll shout out Haru Tomo, who's also been running this game a lot lately and has pushed down the world record quite a bit. It's now at a 53 minutes. When I was running it, it was only at a high 55. So shout out to them and just the whole Katamari community.
Awesome. Where can we find you, Garbi?
Y'all can find me at twitch.tv/garbi the glitterist, and I'm also on various social media. So y'all can also find me there on co-host at Garbi glitterist.
Awesome. Is there like an easy to access community for Katamari if anybody would like to join or start speedrunning this game themselves?
You can go to the speedrun.com page of Katamari Forever, and that should have all the resources you need to get you started.
Excellent. Or we could just, come see you. Come pay a visit.
Yeah.
They'll get us all started. Perfect.
Okay, thank you so much, Garbi. That was a super fun run. We rolled up the entire universe. So, to wrap up the night, I'm going to take my Katamari and roll it through this pile of donations and see what sticks to it. I got a $15 donation from Livlin that has no comment, a $20 donation from MVH that has no comment, and a $25 donation from Paul Plays Some Games that says, great work, all. And I agree, great work. That is going to be all for us tonight. But do not fear, there is more Flame Fatales 2023 to come. We will be picking up again at 1 p.m. Eastern, aka 10 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow. And I know as a fan of turn-based RPGs, I am super looking forward to the Final Fantasy randomizer and the run of Cassette Beasts. But we also have great runs for everyone else, like Link's Awakening, and I'm super excited about our bonus run of Peggle, but we will have to earn that run by raising enough funds for Malala Fun. I'd also like to personally thank everyone. This was my first hosting shift, so thank you for sticking through with me. Right after this, we're going to take a short break, and then you should stick around because we are going to raid somebody very cool. Thank you so much. Good night or good morning, depending on your time zone, and I will see you tomorrow.